Today we're gonna be reviewing Sludge from the '86 movie. It's number 15. I got look at the numbers too. Trust me, okay. It's actually cool that we did get Sludge because I think it's pretty good actually. Not as good as Grimlock is, I'm gonna be honest with you, but honestly, you don't care about the whole Grimlock sizing or issues in general. It's a pretty good figure, but Sludge is a pretty good figure for what you're paying for. Like I said in the previous video, for Snarl, it's the sizing that are actually really worth it. And honestly, I had all right on that. But you see my point that these figures are actually worth it if you can find them. So let's take a closer look at the figure, the accessories, and everything else that comes with it. Yeah. Here's Sludge in the robot mode. I think it's actually pretty good actually. It's so gappy right here, but if you get some caring after how gappy it is, and also some of the bits from the dinosaur mode, I guess you could say, it's still here, but it's all way too tight. No matter how much you try to twist it. So the opposability goes up this far. It's a soft ratchet right here. Well, can't go much back because of the back cube what's going on back here. The arm can go can't really rotate, I'll be honest with you, all the way around. No matter how much you try. And it goes back. This can happen. If it does, you get a full rotation. It's like that. The head, I think it's on a ball joint. I don't think it is, but it does that. In case you're interested in that. But you get a full 360. Swivel at the wrist here. Well, with the feet, it does open up, but has its issues. But yes, you do get an ankle pivot at least, so that means if you want to do some better poses, you can. I guess we did some task comparisons. And yeah, you do get a swivel at the waist. I only have one transformer that's already in robot mode. It looks pretty good actually. I do transformation into Dinobot mode. See there. So we're going to do the transformation for Sludge. Flip the hands in. Well, you gotta turn around first, and then it's kind of weird because you gotta shove it in the worst way possible. It's going like that. Because I put the hands wrong, and I think that makes it easier for me. Have the hands like this. There's a good reason why. Turn the waist around. Make sure you flip all of this up first before you do it. Because we're gonna need to flip all of this footing out. And there you go. Then when you do that, make sure the foot fully collapses inside. There's a good reason for that. And make sure the foot's like this. And make sure this is out like this. And make sure all of this part, it's all the way out like this. Because we're going to connect this part to that. I'm throwing the top half for a good reason. Do the same side thing on the other foot. Flip all of it, like I say. And then grab this, flip this inside out. Make sure these are connected because the tail. I'll say leave it like this because we gotta flip the entire front part up, throw the head down,
turn it, and it is not the easiest thing to turn in the world. Though I said you need clearance for it, you need a lot of spacing. And make sure this tail is still connected. Because it will all fold in like this. This will all fold in its own right. And there are tabs right here that tell you to do this. Next part, it's actually the easiest part. Because you gotta make sure the tabs are under these. So think of it like you're gonna close it and then put the tabs on it. And then you're going to, then you're gonna have the head like, God, whoops, and I'm gonna pop it off. It's not the easiest thing in the world, I'm gonna be honest. Let me fix that real quick. I forgot to say take out the legs. That's what I mean. When you do that, you only have no clearance space and room. My camera right next, my phone is right next to me, so because if that doesn't snap in, nothing snaps in. And this figure is kind of weird because you need spacing and everything else to make sure it all fits together. But it doesn't always do that. Because when you try to close everything in, it doesn't want to do it. Because you gotta shove the entire back part right here, well, and make sure this is in. Make sure the feet are like this, and there be tabs under this too. So technically, yeah. There you go. One of the harder Dinobots, and it was pretty good. Let's talk about Dino mode. Here is the raw Dino mode for sludge, if I said that correctly. It looks pretty decent, and yes, there's weapon storage on bottom. The thing is, this one does hold a more better because I mean it's a little gappy, but you know, you can make it fit mostly. It does have its problems, I'll be real, but I think it looks pretty good actually. And I think it's not bad. And besides, it got an opening mouth gimmick, so the articulation is kind of similar to the robot mode, only for the arms because tethered the legs clearly. I don't know if it'll hold any crazy poses, not really, but it's looked pretty good. The neck, other from breaking upon itself, does move up and down, and it's very ratchety too. It's not very ratchet when you go down, but when you go up, it's very ratchety. The tiny arms don't have much articulation for them. That's a little swivel here, but it's too tight. Something with the back legs, mostly for the robot mode. Tail, not much articulation. This is like a little wiggle, but I think this figure looseness, I guess you could say. I think it's okay, but not the best. Does that make sense in some kind of way, I guess? I don't know, but I'll get to my final thoughts on this figure too in a bit. See you there.
I think he's a good figure and a lot of reasons, but the thing is, the issues already made, like, and not really major issues, but it's like these things want to fly off every time you want to touch them. Doing ones I want to come off every freaking time I just want to, play the damn thing. The wrist one is sink in half the time. And he's a little wobbly. Kind of like a drunk uncle. Also, there's flies in this room. I gotta cut them there. But, it's not a bad figure in all reality. You just gotta know what you're looking for. Which thank God I was, because I was working on the 86 movie stuff. So I am, in a way. I mean, I still didn't get the new Bumblebee that came out. If I could find them. Never no pricing. But I think the figure's good overall. But I think it's gonna last a long time. Hoping it does. Because the thing is, I like the figure. It's pretty good for what it is. So I'm gonna be honest, it's up to you. So I don't see any issue getting this figure if you can find one, like I said. My issues is, like I said before, they're just slight issues if you know what you're looking for. I know sometimes people are not looking for it. I know people will say, oh, I just buy one because money. But it's not a bad product. I just hope we get better figures within the next 2 years. But it's hopeful, but it's probably not going to happen. Only that Hasbro and Datas don't care. So, would you buy this figure or ever start collecting Dinobots? That's up to you on that one, bud. Like and subscribe, join the Discord, stuff like that. Peace out, people, and I'm probably need to get ready for work.